All right, what's up? It's Friday here. Got questions today from Betsy Sandoval. Got questions today from LJ. Excited that you guys keep sending me questions by email. Please send me questions. Really just pumped when you guys do. So, first one that we're going to work on is a question from LJ. LJ had a question about how to do RFK and JFR in iXL. So let's make sure we're sharing the correct screen. Share screen, iXL, there we go. All right, so here we are working on JFR. Right up here, JFR. Area and perimeter word problems. So I'll do two of these and then we'll move on to the second question that LJ had. But these word problems, first thing you got to do is read these questions 2 or 3 times over. And so a square piece of gold has a perimeter of 68 millimeters. How long is each side of the piece of gold? So I'm going to underline the key words that I found. So square, perimeter, 68 millimeters. How long is each side of the piece of gold? So first thing I'll do is just break this down. Square, I think we all recognize, is a flat 2-dimensional shape with 4 right angles, and every side is the same length. So for now, I'll just call that side length X. And we don't know how much X is, but we know there are 4 of them. And we know they're all the same, so I can use the same variable. So the perimeter of a square is just X plus X plus X plus X, right? There's 4 sides, and you just add all 4 sides together, right? Side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. And we know that all 4 sides together equals 68 millimeters. So that's the perimeter. And I will do this one more time. Perimeter means the length around the square. So if you were walking around this square, around side 1, down side 2, over side 3, up side 4, that is the perimeter. You're going around the whole thing. So we've got X plus X plus X plus X. That's 4X equals 68. What times 4 gets you 68? So I can work that out in my head a couple of ways. I'm going to do division. It's the easiest way for me to do it. There are other ways, of course, to do this, but I know that 4 goes into 6 one time. Subtract 28. Pull this 8 down. I know 4 times 7 is 28, and that's 0. So I know that each side, X, is 17. So right up here, 17 plus 17 plus 17 plus 17. And if I put that 17 back in here and multiplied it times 4, I would get 68. And if I put 17 in for all these X's up here and added them all together, and feel free to use a calculator to do this, you would also get 68. So my answer here, each side is 17 millimeters. Submit. Boom. My smart score goes up. I'm really psyched. And that is that's the first question at least. So let's erase all these drawings. Let me do one more. A rectangular jewelry store. So I'm going to underline rectangular is 29 feet wide by 41 feet long. What is its perimeter? All right, so rectangular. I'm going to draw a rectangle here. And you know a rectangle has 4 right angles as well. And it's got a width of 29. So we'll go the width. Actually, I drew that. Let me make it a little more accurate. So it's 29 feet wide, and it's a lot longer than it is. Oh, my pen. Come on, pen. Get a lot. 41 feet. Same thing. Perimeter is just the distance around the rectangle. And so you add the widths together. That's your width. And that's the length. You just want to add these all up. So 29 plus 41, that takes you, that's side 1. Now you're going up to side 2. Now you're going to go and add side 3, and then you're going to come back down and add side 4. So plus 29 plus 41. You can use a calculator to do that. I'm going to do it in my head. So this looks like 58 plus 41 is 82. And then I'm going to add those together. Got a 0, 1, so that's 140 feet. That's a really big, it's a humongous rectangle, 140 feet. Well, it's a jewelry store. That makes sense. It's a big physical location, so it's got to be big. Put that in, boom, smart score goes up. All right, so that's how you deal with perimeter. The next set of questions you'll probably get are related to area. And remember, if you're doing squares and you're doing rectangles, it's just length times width. Instead of adding everything together, it's multiplicative. If you have more questions about JFR that I didn't cover, send me a screenshot, send me an email, hit me up on Remind. Want to answer these questions. Thank you, LJ, for this question.